Sam, what are you doing?
What's up, brother?
What are you doing down there?
Oh, I'm just having a good time.
Okay, well, as long as you're having fun, man.
Actually, I have a surprise for you right off the bat.
Oh, no.
And I know you're going to be interested.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I don't know if I am.
Hold on. Let me turn around. What do you see?
I see a Crawler Track shirt.
Okay.
Yes.
Brand
That
new
is-
in our shop.
That is incredible.
I had to, right?
That's so good.
You asked for it.
Listen. Oh, that's so good, man.
Does that not make you the happiest person in the world?
That is that's just perfect, man.
And it's holding over here.
But now I feel bad that I don't have my llama shirt on, though.
I know. I was only hoping, but he couldn't tell you.
Oh,
Available on our store. There should be a link somewhere.
that's brilliant.
He's holding the transmitter too.
I see that.
Anyway, just for you, buddy. Welcome to Remotely Controlled, guys. This is the show
remotely controlled.
Something. Oh goodness, who we got in here? If you're here, leave us a comment. Got to be able to see.
Sound off.
Yep. We got Harold, RC Granny, all the way from
Granny
Australia.
wants a shirt with a kangaroo on it.
Hey, don't tempt me.
Hey.
Don't tempt me.
I'm still waiting on my NASCAR or my NASA logo.
I'm aware. I'm working on it. Actually, I started it.
Yeah.
Last week, I think. Anyway.
Nice.
Anyway, I had to do this. If you don't know the backstory to this, go back a couple episodes. You can learn the backstory for sure.
Yep.
Mikey's here. Impulse RC and Off Road. Welcome. Tracy. Pruitt, I guess. I'm just going through some quick names. RMRC. Who else we got here? You guys have been chatting for a long time. Holy cow, I'm going way back in time.
Well, welcome.
Welcome, absolutely. Lewis, ex-Lewis RC.
Oh,
another one.
I have a feeling I know what he's here for.
Yeah, Bam Bam Pruitt, he's here. The Shop Mini RC was here at one point at 512. So you guys been chatting it up. I love it.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely love it. Well, guys, this is the show.
Here way before me. I came running in about a minute and a half ago.
Yeah, it's true. This is the show, and we got a great show lined up for you. Some really cool stuff coming up. But first and foremost, you guys know what to do, right?
Yeah, RC Granny's already on it. Hit the quadfecta, like, subscribe, comment, and share. It's all 4 of them, and none of them cost anything.
None of them cost a thing, except for you have to put up with these two guys.
But if you have some dollars laying around, there is a sweet new Llama Track shirt out there.
Hey, right there. Llama's holding the transmitter, wearing sunglasses.
That's so good, dude.
You can't beat that. So we might come out with more if there's a demand. We might come out with a whole line of Llama Track stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, good times. All right. Well, let's get this show started off right.
Yeah. Well, you want to kick us off?
Yeah. So, long story short, there's a friend of mine. He's been a good friend of my channel. He's been doing YouTube for a really long time. He had 170 some odd, somewhere right around there. 170 some odd thousand subscribers at one point. We found out over the weekend that he, for some reason or another, YouTube, Cody, welcome. YouTube shut down his channel, just like that, for no apparent reason. So,
and we're talking about RC review, by the way.
Yes. And
Yep,
I
there it
don't,
is.
I forgot to put a link in my description below, and I apologize. We'll do that. Head over to his channel. He is starting from scratch, guys. This is his full-time job. He had jumped ship about a year ago and decided to do YouTube full-time, and YouTube ended up deleting his channel. So he went from daily revenue from views and whatnot to nothing. Much like the RCM community rallied around those guys that were the RCers who were affected in California fires. We need to rally around Francis is his name, and
Yep.
head over to his channel, give him a sub, watch his videos. He has some of our old content he's going to upload. He's trying to find his old content, but most YouTubers don't keep that stuff because it takes up gigabytes of hard drive space or
Yeah.
terabytes of hard drive space, and it's just not worth saving. He's jumped overnight from zero basically to 1.64 thousand subscribers. So head on over to his channel. Francis does an amazing job. Head on
Yep.
over there and give him a sub.
Odds are you were probably already subbed to him anyway. If he had 170,000, I knew he was over 100. I didn't realize he was coming up on 200,000.
Yeah, yes, he was
So
killing it.
so odds are you guys were probably already subscribed anyway. You just need to go do it again because his channel
Yes,
is
on
gone.
his new channel.
Yep.
I chatted with him. I was texting him last night or the night before. I know he's trying to build the new channel, but he's also trying to get a hold of Google, which owns YouTube.
Yeah.
But getting a hold of like Facebook and Google is like there's nobody ever available. Like you
Yeah.
can't talk to anybody unless you have special access privileges or something. So he's trying to get a hold of them to restore. But last time he had a problem with it, it took him over 6 months to whatever it was. So yeah, head on over there, support a fellow YouTuber, support a fellow RCer, and give him a like and a subscribe.
Too bad they don't prescribe to the same attitude as I'm drawing a blank on what company it is. It might be Relarlo. But their email address is like boss@relarlo.com.
Larlo.com. Yeah. Maybe I should do boss@crawlertracks.com.
Yeah. So maybe if Francis, if he just sent an email to boss@google.com, maybe
who knows, it
maybe that would work for him. Maybe he'd get to who he's looking for.
Maybe. oh, thank you guys. Look at this. So we've already got support for Francis. Thank you guys. It means a lot to me.
Yep.
All right.
And luckily he has a couple other channels that help, but his main one, his big one, he lost completely.
Was RC. Yeah. In fact, we have videos on our YouTube channel right now, or on our regular crawlertracks.com, like review videos. And right now they're showing nothing. And I haven't had time to go back in and change them, but they're showing nothing. Like they're gone. They're from him and they're gone. So there's nothing there. Yeah. So go over and support him. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you see the thumbnail to this video, to this live stream?
I did. That's what reminded me of the NASA logo, because you put this thumbnail together and I was like, wait a second, I'm still waiting on that.
So if you guys want to see us turn that into a shirt for Chaz and his channel, leave us a comment down below. Leave us a message. We will see if we can turn that into a shirt for him. Because
RC Granny,
seen it.
RC Granny, that's a brilliant suggestion.
That is actually a really good suggestion. That seems to be the thing to do. Here in Utah, we have a guy named Gephardt. His last name is Gephardt, and they call it Gephardt. He's an investigative reporter, and that's what we do. That's a great idea, RC Granny.
Yeah.
Titan's here. Welcome, Titan.
What's up, Titan?
Anyway.
All right, sorry, I cut you off. You were saying something.
No, I was just going to say we need to talk about your new partnerships.
Oh, yeah, I got some good things going on.
Yeah.
So they're not even really new partnerships, but they're just growing a little bit. So I've helped Fury Tech USA, I've helped DirectRC, I've helped Hobby Plus with their booths at Axial Fest Badlands last year, and with Beat the Creek this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had a good relationship with them, just kind of helping out. I'm somewhat local for those events, and so they don't have to pay for flights and stuff like that. So it's a win-win. But I have become an affiliate for DirectRC and for Hobby Plus recently. And Hobby Plus, with my affiliate link and my discount code, you get 10% off. So if you don't have a Juice Up, if you don't have an Arctos, if you don't have a Rushmore, if you don't have a T Hunter, you should get them because, oh, I'm jumping ahead in the show right now, but Hobby Plus, they're the first company that I've seen. They just announced, I think it was yesterday, that they are back to pre-tariff pricing.
They are.
So you can get all of those great models at pre-crazy pricing, and you can get 10% off with my discount code. Is just CK4RC. That's all it is. But if you,
Easy.
I have an affiliate link on my channel under my videos. So click
Yep.
that affiliate link, use my discount code, you save 10%, and I get a kickback. So that's a win-win.
Absolutely. Yes, both great companies. I've worked like Chaz for both Hobby Plus, uh, DirectRC, Fury Tech, and they're great companies. And I am also affiliate for DirectRC, but not to steal Chaz's thunder. Support those who are trying to make the hobby good for you. So, and
Yep.
DirectRC's been wonderful. So
Yeah.
they've been they're a great company. They really are.
Yep. And the guy that runs it, his name is also Sam. He is phenomenal. That dude is the absolute best.
He is. Sam is
No,
cool. It's kind of
no
crazy
offense
when
to
we get
you,
together.
Sam, but
Yeah.
that Sam, I mean, he blows you out of the water.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. Yes, absolutely. Sam is one that
Also, though,
supported me as well, so support him.
yes, yeah, oh yeah, definitely. There's big support with crawler tracks with DirectRC. And additionally, with my DirectRC partnership, I'm actually going to be making content for them.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got some stuff in the works, so I
Oh.
will be generating some content for them. Their guy Zach, he has kind of stepped back a little bit, and so they're looking for somebody to kind of fill that void. And so I am going to be, I'm going to be helping out at least for a little while.
And ironically, I've helped out as well for their content. If
Yeah.
you go back in their feed a little bit, you'll see for Fury Tech, I did a video strictly for them while I was in Lake Powell one year. So very cool.
Yep.
Very, very, very cool. Shoot, what else? Tariff pricing. Oh,
Well, yep, we talked about that. What?
my son
Oh yeah,
got probably, I could be wrong, but probably the last rig entered into the King of the Course series with Adam.
that's rigged because you know a guy.
I may have pulled a few strings. If you don't know, like you said, Adam, he's really backed up on those videos. He had
Yeah.
over 50 rigs sent in, which is insane.
Yeah.
And I wanted to send one in. I never got mine together, but my son was like gung ho for it. He's watched Adam for years now, and he was gung ho, and he just he wanted to submit a rig. He was working on this rig, and it wasn't quite done yet. And so I called Adam up and say, "Hey, can you take one more just because it's my son?" And he said, "Sure." So Adam, thank you for doing that. He's gonna have his rig entered in the King of Course series, and it's probably going to, if I would guess, I don't know this officially, but if I would guess, it's going to be one of the last ones because Adam's got over 50 rigs. That's a lot of rigs to run.
No, that's insane.
And a
And
lot of
also
videos.
he's not YouTubing full time yet. So
No,
that's a tall order.
that is a huge order. I think he'll
Impulse
be in
has a great
class
question.
two.
Class
He could
two,
be
you
class
said?
two. I
Okay,
think
so
if
can you
if we did it right.
do you know much about the rig that Cade sent? Like
Yes.
what kind of system is he running? What kind of wheelbase?
Yes, it is a deadbolt.
Okay.
It's deadbolt length. We kept it that shorter wheelbase. It's got gall. Let's see. It's got a Fury. It's a complete. All the electronics are Fury Tech.
Nice.
So it's made it up to the stock transmission, but it's got a Fury Tech Venom in it with a Python Pro, I think.
Yep.
It's got a Fury Tech transmitter. It's the old Fury, not old. It's the first 4-wheel steer transmitter that came out, but does not have 4-wheel steer. It's just the one we had laying around that we
Was it
hooked up to it.
the Avatar? Is that what they called it?
It's the Avatar. Yep, you're right. It's got Mias axles under it. It's got
Nice.
Mantis links from the
Ooh,
QRC. It's got, for the lowers, and then for uppers, it's got ramp crab links, I think. It's got wheels. It's got, I can't remember what tires it has. But yeah, it's pretty, it's a perfect 60/40 weight distribution.
that's awesome. What chassis is he running?
Just the stock chassis
Really?
with
The
a
stock
Bauhaus low
axial
CG.
chassis?
Yep, with a Bauhaus low CG kit on it.
Sorry, my throat, I got a tickle and I keep coughing and I
Yeah.
can't stop it.
Well, that happens. We got someone new.
Who we got?
Team. I don't even know how to say this. I'm not even, I'm going to slaughter it. But FPV, I recognize.
Technique.
Technique.
Technique, where
FPV.
you from, bub?
Yes, please put it in.
Hang on,
Anyway,
is that Cade?
no, that's not Cade.
All right, well, I never know because
I
now
know
I
he
know his
changes
trick.
it. I guarantee. I know it's not Cade because he's at a retreat for his school. He's in student government for high school, and he's at a retreat now. And I probably doing some sort of crazy activity. So
Coming in from Alabama, that's a long way from Utah.
Alabama. Mm-hmm. It's a really long way from Utah. So yeah, we entered into my son, not me, my son, King of Course series, which was awesome. We need to start also talking about one of the only few remaining events of the year, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Proline by the Fire.
Yep, that's a U event. There's no way
That
I'm gonna be
is
able to make it out that far
that
west.
is a me event. I'm hoping to make it. Hasn't been confirmed yet. There's a good chance I will be working with DirectRC and Fury Tech and
Oh,
Hobby
nice.
Plus there, but I haven't had the official word yet. So, if not, I'm going to try to go on my own with my son and go with the Microcrawler Club. But we'll see. I'm actually helping them out right now with their scale trail for Beat the Creek for Proline by the Fire. But yeah, not official yet, but it is officially confirmed that Proline will be happening. They are not
That
canceling it like they canceled the rest.
that is good to hear
Yes.
because was it not this coming weekend, but the following weekend was supposed to have been Badlands.
Yes, it was.
But
Yes.
now it's going to be ExoFest.
Yeah. ExoCage RC.
Yep.
Gonna be cool.
Yep.
I'm
Joe
excited to
Collins,
see the videos.
he's filling the dead weekend with his first attempt at an event.
Yes. And he has the Exoplex. So he has a bunch of property to be able to host not a massive event, but there's gonna be quite a few people there, I have a feeling.
Yeah, he's got on-road racing courses and all that stuff, and I think that's going to be like Cherokee Rock Park or something like that. I think is where it's going to be.
Oh, it's not at the Exoplex.
No, not this time.
Oh.
I don't believe so. He just did a video on it, and I think what his idea is to do like 3 or 4 per year and kind of go on tour in like that kind of southeast region. And
He's in Florida, right?
Some of them will be hosted. Yeah, he's in Florida. Some of them will be hosted at the Exoplex in Florida. But others he's hoping to kind of get out on tour a little bit. And
Cool.
also before that even, wait, is it before that? It might actually be the same weekend. There's Farm Fest.
Farm Fest, yep.
Up in
Farm
what is
Fest.
it? Is that in Massachusetts, I think?
I don't know. That's a little bit too far for my traveling.
Yeah, me too. I kind of map quested it, and it's like 13 and a half hour drive. So I'm not going to be doing that.
Do you really still use MapQuest?
I said it because I did it.
Oh man, that's like saying I still have a Yahoo account.
Listen, my wife does. My mother-in-law still has an AOL account. Anyway, I was on my computer and I was whatever. It's the map. It's fine. It's fine.
Did you print it out too so you could get directions?
How about shut up, Sam? How about that?
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, okay. Well, we just took our relationship to a whole new level, Chaz.
I mean, listen, I might have had to log into CompuServe before I did it.
With dial-up, 56 baud.
56K, yeah.
Okay, that's it. Oh,
that was before T1 days.
Yeah. Back when your computer took 10 minutes to load or 20 minutes to load,
Golly, and if somebody picked up the phone, it ruined it, dude. It was
you
over.
were you were over. And if you were waiting for a call and somebody jumped on the internet, you were done. VW time. Tell me about your VW. I'm so excited about this rig.
All right, so we
It
got.
is cool.
I don't know if he's still here, Eric Newhouse Jr. If you're still here, ex Lewis RC. If you're still with us, chime in, man, because this is because of him. So, all right, I don't know how much to show.
You you've already shown it. It's in your video. Show the
Yeah,
whole dang thing.
but I've done. There's progress.
There's progress on.
There is progress. It's not done, but it's getting there.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Dude, come on, right? I mean,
That
it's not mounted right
is,
either. I just kind of have it sitting on there right now.
yeah, you got to lean.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, dude,
I got.
that is cool.
I got to get it mounted still. It's just messed up. But come on, man, look at this. My VW Sherp.
And the top comes off.
The top comes off.
That
Got
is
the
so
logo
cool.
back there.
Oh, that is so cool.
So, I mean, the wheelbase is so stupid short. This thing is not going to be a performer.
What's the wheelbase, and kind of give us some specs? Is it?
It is.
It's SCX24.
It's it's SCX24. It's
Okay.
C10 fronts, front
Oh,
and rear.
wow, that is short.
Yes, with 70 millimeter hobby sole. Uh, uh, oh my gosh, I can't. I'm drawing a blank on the tread pattern. Super Swampers,
Super swampers.
right? No, this isn't Super
Yeah.
Swamp.
Boggers.
Crap. I'm drawing a blank. All right, guys, what's the tread pattern? I'm drawing a blank. They're not Super Swampers.
Boggers.
They're.
They look like
I'm
boggers, but
yeah,
I don't know what they're officially called.
but whatever. Super short wheelbase with
That is so awesome.
gigantic tires.
You said they're 74s?
They're 70s.
Oh, 70s. Those are
Yep.
that's stupid ridiculous. I love it.
But the vehicle it's based on, it's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a VW Sherp, like it's a one-off VW bus in the front with a Sherp cabin kind of cap in the back. And so that's the inspiration. But yeah, so I'm running. It's an ex Lewis chassis. He printed it up to go with the body. I'm running Injora oil shocks, stock axles. Yeah, there it is. There's the inspiration behind it.
It's ridiculous.
I did go ahead and I put a FuryTech system in here just because why not?
Well,
Especially I'm going to be displaying it at events, and if I'm working with DirectRC and FuryTech USA, I feel like I need to use their electronics.
100%.
Oh, it just popped off. But yeah, so there's my setup down there. I got a ramp crab servo, nothing special in the servo department. Again, because it's not going to be a performer, so I didn't want to put like a high quality servo in there. I just need it to run. Mudslingers.
There's
Thank
your
you,
tires.
Psycho.
Yep, there they are.
Mudslingers. That's exactly what they are. Yes.
Cody wants to know if you're running that in the CK4 Invitational.
No chance.
Speaking of Cody, quick side note. I owe him immensely.
Do we have to talk about Cody?
Well, I do.
Okay. What do you owe him for? He's a pretty good dude. I'll give him that.
He scored me this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I've always wanted one. It's opened. It is open, but everything's still sealed. The coin's still sealed. The booklet's still sealed. It was only
The
ran
coin's
twice.
still in there.
The coin is still in there.
Nice.
It was only ran twice. It was bought at Axial Fest, and it was only ran twice. And you can actually see, if you look there, see the little Axial sticker.
Yep.
And it just needed a little bit cleanup. It was a little bit dusty. in mint condition pretty much, besides the dust that I cleaned up. Not 409, Simple Green the tires, and it's number 338 of 999.
Wow.
So it's a fairly low number.
Yeah.
So I was super excited about it, and
That's
it
pretty
is
cool.
open, so I don't have to worry about it if I do want to pull it out and just run it on some crawler tracks or something. I'm not going to take it out to real rocks because I don't want to get scratched up. But if I
Yeah.
want to run on some crawler tracks where it's not going to get scratched up, I don't have
Yep.
to go through the pain of opening it. Of course, if it wasn't open, I wouldn't be opening it. But
Yeah.
that's all thanks to Cody, man. I appreciate it, bud. It was actually one in your neck of the woods that he went and picked up.
I kind of like that it has the Axial Fest Tech Inspection sticker on there. I think that
I do
kind
too.
of
That's
gives
why I left it.
It gives it a really neat touch.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why I left it on there. So kind of cool.
That's awesome.
Cool. He says if you didn't buy it, I was going to. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Oh.
So, but yeah, so that's the progress, man. That's where
so
it's
cool.
that's where it's sitting right now, and I've got it rusted up real good. There's like, oh man, I don't even know how many layers of paint I have on this thing. And I did a black wash on it last night, so I still need to come back and do a brown wash to finish it off. And then I want to go in with some black and just kind of do the little bit interior touches in there.
Is that going to be magnet on the back?
Yes, it'll be magnetized once the painting and everything else is all done. The
cool.
cap will be magnetized, and then the body will have magnets on it as well.
Cool.
And I saw a Titan said that he had a NSDRC servo on his VW bus because it was so heavy, probably using one of those metal bodies, but luckily this one's 3D printed, so it's relatively
light.
Yeah. But that's also why I am not going to be using it at any competitions, because I don't want to break this thing. There's one of these in existence.
We're one of one.
There he is. Eric, come on, man.
That is sick. You have a lot of one-of-one things.
No.
Yes.
I have two. I have the Lunar Rover and I have the VW Sherp.
Nope, you have three.
What's the third one? Oh, I got the llama shirt. I'm hoping at some point to have four, because I've already been talking to Eric about another potential project that it's so stupid, but it makes me chuckle. It's one of one right now, but yeah. I mean, he's got the files, so
yes, this is true. He could make one if he wanted to, and
he did. Yes. He's been so good to work with. Like, I kind of asked him, I was like, hey, keep this quiet until I get like to this point where I start showing it, because I didn't want somebody else to get the model and put it out before me.
Yeah. It looks so good. Chaz has been sharing insider secrets with me with it, so I've known about it for quite some time, but I've loved to see the progress of it, and it is so sick. It's such a cool looking rig.
Yeah, Eric, he designed the crap out of this thing, man. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Where can they find Eric at?
X Lewis RC. That's him.
X Lewis RC.
Jr. X Lewis RC.
On YouTube, on Facebook.
On Facebook and Instagram is where I interact with him the most. Honestly, I mean, he has a channel because he's chiming in with comments and stuff.
Yeah. So look him up. Go give him a sub. Support the little guys for sure.
Yep. He does wild custom stuff and really high quality. So super happy with how that turned out. And he's so easy to work with.
It looks really, really good.
Especially because I gave him nothing to go on. Like, those pictures that you pulled up, you have more pictures of that vehicle than I do. I sent him 2 pictures that my brother and dad took at a car show. And I was like, hey, dude, can you do this? And he was like, yeah, no problem. And then he did it.
It looks truly, truly amazing.
Yeah, it's really neat, man. I'm very curious to see how it drives, because that wheelbase is just
ridiculous.
It's nonsense.
I wish you could like put some really short stubby axles on it to tuck those tires like right up
Yeah,
underneath it.
yeah.
That would be cool.
I kind of wish so too because they definitely stick out a little bit too far, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah,
That's
no,
all
it's
right.
great. It's great. That's my only like I'm super jealous. I want one. But it
Yeah.
would be cool if those tires were like the original, just like way tucked up underneath them. But
Yep.
very cool.
Yep. So yeah, that's what I got going on, and I got some. Oh man,
Sorry, I distracted you. I shouldn't have
yeah.
done
No, you got it though, because
that.
that's the next on the list is we got to look
Yeah.
at new products.
What were you saying prior to that?
I don't remember.
Oh, well, distracted. Okay, good.
That's all right
This
because this is super
is
cool.
cool. So, Next Racing, the guys who make those amazing shocks are making a Micro B on-road kit. So this is looks like it's carbon fiber. Is that
Yeah,
true?
I think so. Yeah, if I remember
And
right,
oh yeah, it is carbon fiber, and it makes you more durable on the road, I guess.
it's a carbon fiber chassis, and
Hmm.
then they have on road foam tires,
Oh
and
yes.
then they have like a stock car body. And those three things, that's all that the conversion takes. Other than that, you just use the micro B as a donor vehicle and use all the components from that. And then you've got a 24 scale NASCAR basically.
And this body, by the way, almost looks like a Camaro. Not quite, but almost.
Yeah.
Not
Yep.
official, not officially licensed,
Yep. Not
but
licensed, but it looks pretty similar.
it looks pretty similar. And the Micro Bs are like $100.
Right.
They're super cheap for what it is.
Yeah.
So for
And they're good.
$170, you could have an on-road car. That's pretty awesome. That really
I'm
is.
I'm definitely gonna be making that conversion.
Oh, I like your tires though. I like
I
your
can't keep those
off-roading.
tires on there. Those tires, that's gonna burn those electronics up with a
Oh,
quickness.
it's so cool. It looks so good. So good. Oh, good times.
Cedar
Speaking
Creek's with
of,
us. What's up, Cedar Creek?
oh, Cedar Creek checked in. Oh,
How late
hey,
am I?
thank you
Well,
for
you're
joining
about
us.
35 minutes late, Cedar Creek. That's how late you are.
3501, exactly right on the right on the nose.
But don't
Um,
worry, we were saving all the good stuff for you, so we're good.
we were saving the good stuff for you. Let me see if I have this pulled up. I thought I did. You know what?
What
I
else you
didn't.
got?
Go on to the next one. Skip. Oh, this one right here. I got
What are
it.
we
I
talking
got it.
about?
Never mind.
What next
Hold
one?
on. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Are you talking about the new ESC?
Yes, it is like super cool.
That thing's crazy.
Yeah. Did you guys see Adam's review on it? I mean, he's not the only one. There's been a ton of them, but
I did see Adams. I have not watched Matt's yet from 2FM, but I did see
okay.
Adams.
So there's a couple new products from Fury Tech, and I want to cover this. And I saw this pop up in my feed, and I'm like, what the crap is that? Because I didn't even know this was coming. And I work very closely with Fury Tech. This is like a very affordable version of the Avatar. Like it's got the four-wheel thumb steer.
Well, yeah, and it's the knob. So it's not like the
Yeah.
switch to where it's all or none. It's the
Yeah.
knob to where you can gradually steer.
That knob is the exact same one on the Avatar. It's the exact same knob. It's just on a more like this style transmitter, right?
Yeah.
Almost, not quite, but almost.
Yeah.
So they have this. They have one with this ESC receiver combo. Is this one for
Is that
119
the
bucks, 120
is that
bucks?
is that the micro python that it comes with?
It is the Micro Python it comes with.
That is a
They
tiny
also
ESC, by the way.
oh, it's teeny. They
I think I
also
have two of those, and they are really little.
they're itty bitty. I'm working on this next one. They also have just a transmitter and receiver for 50 bucks.
It's not
That
bad
is a killer deal. Just transmitter and receiver.
for the
That's
4-wheel steer transmitter.
Yeah, four-wheel steer transfer. That is a killer deal.
It's easy to
Killer deal.
overlook that second knob on there, but that's what it is.
Yeah, right
So
there.
that's not bad at all.
Yes, and for $50, you can pre-order them. That's a. I mean, that's worth doing a couple different ones for the your different rigs, because that's a very affordable transmitter. Look how small that thing is.
Yeah, I know.
They're itty bitty. And the last thing, this is what you first started. You started talking about.
It is. I was trying to jump to the end.
I know. Well, I put it in the middle because I really didn't pay attention to the order.
Well, I
When I
didn't
was
know what
putting
order they were in either.
when I was
I
putting
just
these
know what I was
together, I'm
excited
like,
about.
oh, this thing is cool. It does come with a Bluetooth dongle. This is the kit with you get the cedar motor, you get the motor mount, and then you get
So
the
that's the whole, what's that called? The shadow core? Is that what they're calling the whole
uh,
setup?
I think so. Yeah, the
The,
shadow
the whole
core.
the whole combo with the
Yeah.
micro Python ESC with an OLED screen interface built
Yes.
into it. The micro Python is super tiny, and now it
Yes.
has an interface on it.
And a little button. You can anything that's in the app, the Bluetooth app, is on that little LCD.
Right. So really neat feature. Here's the thing I don't know about. I don't know, like, did they do this just to see if they could do it? Like, is
I
it just
kind
kind
of
of like a novelty kind of thing?
I kind of felt, well, they originally did it with the racing setup.
Right, they did with with the drift system.
They did that because when you're competing or pit stopping, I guess you can adjust things on the fly without having to wait for your app to load and whatnot. I'm assuming that's why. And then it was just super easy to transfer it over um, to the microcrawler world. What's up,
Yeah, I guess that
twins?
makes sense.
So that's probably why they did it, because it's the same ESC, just with different settings programmed into it,
Yeah, because for
essentially.
me personally, like I would rather have the app because when I'm crawling, I don't want to have to take the body off and
Correct.
access the ESC.
Right.
And I always have my phone with me anyway because I'm usually getting content and stuff like that, so I can just open up the app if I need to change any settings or anything like that.
Right.
And something that Adam mentioned in his video, um, it adds some temperature.
Right. To be fair, though, he did crank his brake up all the way.
That is true. He was running
So
all the juice. That is true.
so when you do that, it does add a lot of heat because that motor's constantly in a state of
Yeah,
stop. So
yeah, that's true.
if he truly cranked it up, which I watched this whole video and it sounds like he did,
Yeah,
then that's even the regular Venoms and the Python, or the Pythons, the Venoms, and the other one, they will overheat real easy if
yeah.
you
Well,
crank up your drag brake.
and he also mentioned that it ran hot, but it didn't overheat. It never, like, it just kind of, that was the baseline for it.
Yeah, yeah,
And it never went into like thermal shutdown or anything like that. So,
yeah.
so it was just a warmer run temperature was all.
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
It's like,
I'd love to try one out, but I think that it stems from the racing, because when you're racing, you pit stop and
yeah,
you change out a battery, and somebody's right there to pick up your car, lift the lid off, do what they need to do, put the lid back on, and send them. And I think
yeah,
that's where you're always communicating with them via radio or whatnot. And
yeah.
I'm not the pro at this. It'd probably be a better question for like someone like Ken. But anyway, I think that's why they did it that way. But this one does come with a Bluetooth dongle, so you still can access it via your phone.
So it has the interface on the ESC and it's still Bluetooth capable.
Yes, absolutely. If you have the
Wow.
dongle, the little Bluetooth dongle that
Yeah.
plugs into it.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
So
For as tiny as it is, man, that's
yeah,
insane.
it's impressive. It really is. Wireless ESC servo.
Ooh, I
That's
don't know.
interesting. That is interesting. You couldn't put the voltage through it, though, is the problem.
Yeah,
You'd have to. I mean, look at your phone, right? You have wireless charging, but is it really wireless? It sets on a magnet or a base,
Well,
You'd
and
have to have something touching it all the time.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's got to get. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure
We
there's a
need
way they
Tesla here.
can.
Nikola Tesla. He did wireless electricity
Yeah, he did
through
all
a
the
Tesla
things.
coil. Yeah, I know, right? So good question though, RC Granny. I don't know. I'm sure we'll get there in the future, but as of right now, I don't think it's doable. It is not 100% doable anyway. You could probably do some
Sam,
iteration of it, but
here's a question for you. Do
uh-huh.
you think we'll have flying cars or flying RC cars first?
We already have flying RC cars.
What are you talking
They're
about?
called they're called drones.
Stop it. That's not what I'm talking about, and you know it.
I don't know. I hope flying cars because that was always my dream to be a Back to the Future.
I
You
mean,
know?
we're supposed to have flying cars now, right?
Yeah. Well, according to Back to the Future, we are.
Well, and
Hmm.
according to everybody else too, I think the government's just holding out on us.
Yeah, probably. Speaking of cars.
Speaking of the government and conspiracy theories,
Check these things out. And I think we mentioned it, well, not last episode, the episode before. Because wasn't 22 the hated car that the King of RC did?
yeah, yeah, he did which one did he get? The Kevin Harvick or something maybe,
Yeah, the 22.
or the Joey Logano? I don't remember
Jolie Logano, that's it.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
So
But
yeah,
if you look here, what are these?
low C. Well, they've released most of the other bodies, and I don't remember who all they are. I know there's like a Chase Elliott, and I don't remember who all there is, but they've got some really good looking new liveries out this year,
Yes.
and so that's cool. What I'm most excited about with this low C Grom NASCAR setup is Proline, their releases.
These are going to be sick. Let me pull it up. I'm
Proline
working
has
on it.
dropped five, is it five different bodies
I think it
for the
is.
NASCAR Grom? They dropped a 96 Thunderbird. They dropped a
Yes.
96 Monte Carlo and like a 92 Pontiac or something maybe. And then
Uh,
also I think they
Now I got to
released
find them.
two truck bodies.
I had them up and now it's not up anymore. Uh, oh, well. They're there. Trust me. Go to proline.com and
But
you'll see
they
them.
look really good.
There's one right there. Oh, that's just a Ford Mustang. It's 1/7. God, I had them up. Dang it. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, Sam. What are we doing
I
here?
know. I'm failing again. It's
And
about
I
par for
and
the
I just get to
course.
sit here and judge you.
Yeah, I know, right? They're cool though. I had them up and it must have refreshed or something and totally messed with me.
So
Oh well.
Lumina, yeah, Bam Bam. Bam Bam got it. It's a Lumina, not a Pontiac.
Oh, Chevy Lumina. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
So
They're
yeah,
cool.
very
I'm
cool.
I'm excited. Now you make me want to convert my Mini B to a freaking street car.
I mean, I have to do it.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to get another one because I want to keep one as an off-road car too. Because
Oh
that's
yeah.
cool.
Um,
That's just cool.
Mikey's
And
RC.
the price is right too. What is Mikey saying?
Different rims. They released new rims and new tires too. There's like three different sets of tires. They have the old school Goodyear Eagles, and then they also have the rain tread and also the dirt track tread as well.
That's cool. That's really cool. That's gonna be some cool stuff. Losi and Proline, both Horizon Hobby companies, been putting out some cool stuff for
Yeah.
sure. For
Speaking of
sure.
companies though, dropping a ton of new stuff. Yep, there you go. You're beating me to it.
I tried to time it,
MKX
but
Hypergo. They've released 4 models in the last month,
yeah,
and 3
I don't
of them
even
are really good.
I don't even know if I can tell you which ones they are. In the Bronco,
There's 2 rally cars. There's a
right here.
Yep. There that and that thing. I think yeah, 1/7 scale. There it is. That
It's
thing.
huge.
It looks so good. The amount of detail on that body is incredible, and it performs. That is a really good car.
It is a Citroen.
Yes. They also came out with a VW,
Right here.
but I think that one might be 14 scale.
It does say 14 scale.
Ah, yep.
Correct.
There we go. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about.
I love that hood scoop or that roof scoop. That's cool.
Yeah. Again, especially for 14 scale, like they nailed the body on that. It is really clean looking, and it's
What's the
officially
price point?
licensed. It's VW stamped all over that thing. I don't remember the price, but it's MJX Hypergo, so it's really affordable.
Got to be reasonable, doesn't it?
Yes, it is, and I'm drawing a blank on the price, but it's very reasonable.
I'll have to look
Um,
those up.
and then I think, well, it's that top row right there, yeah, that
Yep.
Bronco, and then that Mojave looking thing. So this thing right here, this has had mixed reviews so far, and it seems confused on it has a bit of an identity crisis. It has that Baja rally style Bronco body, like the Fun Haver style body, but it's
Mm-hmm.
on a crawler frame,
Mm-hmm. Let me
but
see it
it's
here.
really top heavy, and it's also not fast. So it's not a basher, it's not a good crawler. So that it's just a confusing truck.
A trail truck, maybe?
Kind of, but it's that seems to be what it's best for. And I've seen some reviews, like Evan at Derby City and Aaron with Discipline RC, like they really enjoyed it. And I guess you just have to find its purpose. But
Yeah. And it's
it
hard body,
seems,
so it's going to be top heavy for
yeah,
sure.
right, right. But it's beautiful though.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Gorgeous.
the design and the details they put on it are, it's so good.
Officially licensed too. So
Yep. And then yeah, there's the last one, that little Mojave looking thing right there. And
trophy
again,
truck or a
yeah, I
short
mean,
course truck.
look at that livery, dude. That is straight rip off from Arma. Um,
It's true. It
but
looks just like it.
but again though, like I mean, it's a performer though, and it's coming in. I
Independent
think
front
that,
suspension.
and it's coming in that 14 scale. That seems to be kind of MJX Hypergo's sweet spot. Like their 14 scale
Yeah.
stuff is really good.
Oh, it comes with 2 sets of tires
Yeah, I think the tires are the same. It's just either white wheels or black wheels.
for the back wheels. Yeah, for sure. I'll be honest, their transmitters aren't my favorite,
Yeah, they're not.
but
That's
it's a
probably the
Hypergo. I
biggest
mean,
weakness.
it's budget. It's totally budget friendly.
Yep. Well, and it works.
And it does work. You're right. That looks cool. That looks really cool. I'm getting behind on the comments here.
Uh-oh.
$130, apparently.
$130. Come on. That's for
Yeah,
the 14 scale VW.
yeah.
I mean,
That's yeah, you can. And Cedar Creek's 100% right. You can make it capable for sure.
for the Bronco one, I don't know.
I'll bet you
Um,
could. Well, the problem is the Hypergo doesn't have a huge aftermarket following like Axial or
right.
Traxxas. So I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
sure
maybe you
there's things
can.
you can do, but I don't know. And it's still like a brand new release. It's been out like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen a whole lot done with it, and I don't have one, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and OG Mikey, all of their models can take a beating. That's one of the big things about MJX Hypergo. Kind of like what Sam likes with Black Zon.
Yeah.
They're almost indestructible.
I have 2 Hypergos, and one of them's got a metal chassis, and we can't destroy that either. And we put it through some pretty crazy stuff. So yeah, definitely good cars. I mean, for the price, you're not going to beat them
Yeah.
unless you go to a Black Sun.
Yep.
Good times. What do we miss? Anything?
Well,
If you guys think of anything, leave us a comment down below.
yep. If there's any new releases or anything coming up that you've heard whispers about, leave us a comment.
Yep. Leave us a comment. Chaz,
What?
quick question for you. What are
All
your
right.
plans for doing RC this summer? And I'm in my garage right now, and it is freaking hot already. Like I think it was like 90 degrees today. It is hot.
I am in my basement and it feels pretty splendid right now.
Yeah.
My summer RC plans, they're kind of all over the place. So I will be making content for DirectRC. That's something that I'll be looking forward to. I This coming weekend, actually, I'm going to go down to my hometown, which is in the middle of nowhere, and I'm going to visit my dad down there for a few days. So I'm hoping to be able to get some really nice footage, just down there in the country. So
In the
that'll help.
country.
Down in the country. And then we got some lake weekends coming up. I've been able to get some
Ooh.
good footage from the lake, and oh man, that lake house, the landscape around there is just unbeatable.
Is that the one that was in one of your videos?
It's been, yeah, well, so the FX 118 video, the newest one, and the latest shorts, like it's got like the waterfall in the background. We're running through like a rock
Yeah.
bed and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's there.
That's cool. That
And
looks
there's
beautiful out there.
so many other spots that I didn't even hit. So
Yeah, it looks gorgeous. It
I'll
really
be
does.
getting a lot of hopefully high quality footage over the course of the summer.
That'd be awesome.
And then I've got 2 invitationals coming up this year, CK4RC Crawler Comp Invitationals. I've got 2 coming up this year. I did 3 last year. My schedule is off a little bit. I still have to redo my course because we had a new fence installed not too long ago. So I've got a lot of work to do. But I've got one competition coming up. I think that's next month in July. And then I'll have one, I think, in September as well. So got that going on.
I can't believe we're already talking about September.
I know.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So, am I invited to the invitational, the CK4 invitational?
You're invited. You going to come out for them?
Dude, I wish. I really, really do. I would. If you were like even 4 hours, I'd drive it in a heartbeat.
Dude, it would be so fun.
It would be awesome. It would be amazing.
Oh, I have a new build series coming up.
Oh,
I haven't broadcast this, not much anyway. Actually, I haven't at all yet. The video is coming out Saturday.
is it on a specific blue Ford F-150?
No, but I
Oh.
do have that down here with the Fury Tech brushless system to go into it. But no, I am going to do a full hard park build. I'm going to do a full mofo build, and I'm going to do a full Mias build.
Wow, you're
So
pushing.
I'm gonna have kind of like the best of the best. Like, I mean,
that's like a trifecta of awesomeness.
right. So I'm gonna be stepping up my quality game for sure.
I guess. My goodness, that's cool.
Yeah,
that is cool.
I'm pumped.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing this summer.
Yeah,
I'm going to be hanging out twice a week with my good buddy Chaz.
Well, we're gonna do that still.
Yes, we are.
And sometimes there'll be other people.
Sometimes. Speaking of, I'm jumping ahead, but we're running out of time.
We're getting there.
Jumping ahead. Next our next episode. We got another someone special. Not going to say who. They know who it is, and we've got to work through the logistics, but it is confirmed. So next episode, you guys won't want to miss.
We'll make it happen. It'll be a good one.
It will be a good one. He's a really good friend of mine. He's a really good friend to Chaz's, and he's like Adam, but he's an amazing human being. I mean, Adam's amazing too. That came out wrong. They're both amazing human beings, but super good guy.
Sam, you're doing great.
Yeah, I know. As far as my summer plans, well, my daughter is coming home from Washington, D.C. She's been on a mission for our church out there for a year and a half.
Nice.
And
whoa.
So, yeah. She's been out there teaching the good word, and Fortunately, we're going to be spending a lot of time in the 3 weeks between time she comes home and the time she goes away to college. So um, that's a big chunk of my summer right there.
Yeah,
Uh,
maximize that time, dude.
taking a lot of time off work for that because I haven't seen her in a year and a half.
Yeah.
But we do have a Lake Powell trip planned, and it wouldn't be Lake Powell if I didn't take some crawlers. So we'll take some crawlers and see what footage we can get. And
Nice.
so yeah, Lake Powell's always, we go there to boat, but I always have time one day at least to go crawling.
Sure.
So we'll take some crawlers. I've got a couple micro crawler club events I'm going to try to get to. I'm a headline sponsor for them. Maybe not headline. I'm a silver sponsor, I think. And we try to make it down to at least a couple of their events to show our support for them. And we do headline sponsor their Creepy Crawl every October. So we do have that coming up.
We got
And
Lil Wayne with us.
Little Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Little Wayne. Oh, I clicked on Cody. So I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do for that, because we always do something special for the Creepy Crawl. I don't know if you saw the summer pictures, but we did a light up wave last year, an acrylic
Yeah, it was
light up
really
wave.
cool.
Really cool. So we try to do something super special for that. The year before that, we themed all our obstacles in like haunted house, graveyards. So we did some custom skins for each one. It was pretty cool.
I want a plexiglass wave.
And you know what? I might just make that happen.
Dude, that thing is really cool.
It is cool. And I think I found a new way to light it, because the way I did it for that was kind of just jimmy rigged together.
Yeah.
So I think I found a new way to light it. So, we'll talk about that.
Nice.
And then I've got Terrace Days. Actually, this weekend, if you guys are local to Utah, I will be having our crawler tracks, and you can win a rig. I'm partnered with a local used car dealership, which is actually my brother-in-law, called Auto Group Direct. And we're going to be at the Terrace Days. It's at Washington Terrace's little city here in northern Utah. And we're going to be showing our rigs. So if you're here, come swing by. And we're going to be doing time trials on our crawler trucks, and fastest time wins, I guess. So
nice.
Swing by and look for us at Terrace Days. Other than that, that's pretty much my summer. I mean, I can't believe I'm already talking that it's already gone, but wow, that's crazy.
That's a busy summer, man.
Hugely busy summer. Absolutely.
So, chime in the comments, guys. What's your RC summer plans?
Yes, we would love to know, because I mean, if you're going to have a CK4 Invitational, I mean,
a couple of these clowns will get invitations.
Like Harold, maybe.
Harold and Cody. Yeah.
Well, you know,
I don't know why I do that to myself.
Well, I hope to see at least Cody on your channel, and you can play some pranks on him, and hopefully do something to get back at all the comments you receive on our show from them.
I mean, it doesn't stop either in person. Like they keep just ganging up on me.
I love it.
RMRC beach crawling with some fishing.
That's like a dream come true for sure.
Oh,
beach crawling with some fishing. So
I just got a little kayak, RC kayak.
Oh, is that one of those ones that the little driver looks like a me off of Nintendo?
Yes, it is. And then also, like, he does this thing. It was actually Zach on Money Pit RC had it on his channel, and I was like, I got to get one of those, and so I did. So I'm taking it down to the lake next time I go. But RMRC, I wonder if I drop a line with a lure on this thing. Oh.
Although Zach's didn't have a ton of power, it couldn't keep up in the river.
Oh, no, this thing would go down with a quickness.
I want one. I saw that, and I immediately texted Zach and said, hey, that thing looks like and I couldn't remember, it's a me, right? The little characters on Nintendo?
From the Nintendo Wii, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, that looks exactly like you. He's like, yeah, it does. But it's funny to see him paddle, because it's just this goofy looking. But if you didn't know any better, you'd think he was paddling, though.
Well, and it looks really fun. So I'm looking forward to taking that to the lake and just having a little bit of silly fun with it. Yeah,
it does look fun. Harold's feeling sorry for you, Chaz.
He's not.
Oh, good times. We're gonna come back. Well, you know what? Let's do this. We're gonna go just a little bit longer, because I want to do this really quick, because it's a hot topic right now. I'm going to show you these, and I generated these today. So this just tells you where the technology is going. Have you ever seen something out there in the RC world that you thought, man, that's cool, and I hope that's real?
Oh, in the past week, I sure have. I've seen a bunch of them.
Yeah. So I went down this road right before the show, and I'm like, wonder if I can generate something like that. So the first thing I did is I got on AI, ChatGPT, and I said, give me something I've always wanted. I've always wanted an El Camino or Ranchero SCX24. And and they did it in red, which looks really cool.
That looks
I mean,
so good.
looks pretty good, right?
Yeah.
And then I said, put it in a box. Now, you guys all know that's not the typical Axial box, but it sure is believable a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, for people that aren't like hardcore in the hobby, if they just got a glimpse of that,
they go, oh, I want one, right? And some people have been fooled by these that have been surfacing, going around the internet.
Well, and honestly, I mean, it could just be updated packaging. Just because that's not what the current packaging looks like doesn't mean that it couldn't be real packaging.
100%. And then I said, I want a 3/4 view. And then I said, I got to get something that's a little bit closer to the real packaging, right? And so I uploaded an actual shot of the SX24 box, and I said, put it in this box. And this was all text commands. It was super easy. If you're not familiar with ChatGPT, it's an amazingly powerful tool, and it can deceive a lot of people.
Yep.
I mean, minus the fact that that box is like 2 inches wide. It's pretty believable.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, there it is.
And then it came up with this, and I'm like, what the crap is that? A cross between a C10 and a El Camino? And then I mean, that's super, super believable.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I would kill for a freaking El Camino body.
Man, some of the ones that have been generated this week are so cool looking.
And like I said, I didn't take the time to refine my thing. I just did it really quickly to show what was possible.
Yeah.
But some of them, I was like, in fact, Ken posted some of them, and I'm like, I would totally believe that if the box didn't say Bronco and the body was a Jeep.
Yeah. Seriously.
But I'm like, those are totally, if I didn't know any better, I would be looking for that online. 100%.
Yeah.
So be careful, because I'm sure the scammers out there are going to take advantage of this.
Oh man, I wasn't even thinking about that part.
And maybe try to sell something that's to someone that's not really. I mean, I'll be honest, I felt sketchy calling Cody about this one. I mean, Cody, I heard, has a reputation.
I feel sketchy anytime I talk to Cody, period.
No, Cody was awesome. But yeah, I was when he said, I found one for you, and I'm like, what? But then he went and checked it out with the guy, and to make sure it was what it was, right? And I said, I sent him what he wanted for it. And I said, make sure before you give him the money, make sure it is what it is. So anyway, be careful out there in the RC world, because there may be some scammers out there trying to say, hey, I've got this custom El Camino SCX24.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys are aware of what it is.
A lot of times they pop up whenever people are like, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Anybody got something like this? And then, that makes you an easy target.
It totally does.
And now they're going to be able to generate pictures to be like, yeah, this is what I have.
Yeah, 100%. And who can doubt a picture? I mean, really. But being a graphic designer by trade, I thought I'd bring that up just because I think they're really cool, right? They look awesome, and some of them are really, really believable.
Yeah.
But just be careful out there, guys, because it can come up to bite you in the butt. Sorry, I was reading comments. I think that's just about it, isn't it, Chess? Are we done?
I think so.
We are done.
I think that's it for this week. Went a little bit long, but not too bad.
Not horrible.
Not too bad. So go ahead and hit that quadfecta if you haven't already. Like, subscribe, comment, and share.
And don't forget, our next show is going to be one you're not going to want to miss. So we'll put out the social media posts about it. So don't forget about that. And I think that's it. I think we're going to wrap. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the notification bell. This will rebroadcast on Chaz's channel probably tomorrow or the next day, I would imagine.
As soon as we can get it reposted, we'll get it up there.
Reposted.
But thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with us tonight.
Absolutely. And I guess with that being said, we'll see you on the trail. Bye, guys.